and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely Sagittarius. So Sag, what did I have for you this week in the poetic words? And they were, it's as though someone switched on a light bulb, for now you see the light. You realise you can put down the sword, no longer need to fight. You see positive results in something you've been figuring out, and some really good news is received this week that has you wanting to shout. So, my lovely Sagittarians, some good news coming this week that you'd want to shout it from the rooftops, I feel. No longer needing to fight here. Positive results coming in. You've figured something out, okay? And it's as though you've had this light bulb moment for some of you. So, interesting. Let's have a look at the cards and see what brings out in the messages to add on to this week then for my lovely Sagittarius. Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the cards on the table for me. So, what else have we got for Sag? I've got that song going through my head for some of you. I'll take the high road and you take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like Scottish links for some of you, whether you're planning a holiday to Scotland. Didn't sing it very well, guys, but yeah, I'll take the high road, you take the low road. So you could be planning a trip this week. You could be planning, as I said, some of you may have Scottish connections somewhere along the line, but they just had that. And they were showing me bagpipes as well for some of you. So just to be mindful, that's not going to resonate with everybody, obviously, but there was something about Scotland in the mix. So we have the Eight of Cups coming out with the Four of Swords and the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Cups comes out in the first position. And this is about integrating back into society for some of you. There's pairings here, and this ladybird sort of walks on her own down this rocky path, and this is your past energy where I feel you've kept yourself isolated over the last couple of months, but now it's time to start to venture out and start to communicate with people. Okay, the Four of Swords comes in next to say, Sag, you can finally take a load off here. You can rest your mind from something that was troubling it. So the Four of Swords comes out, Sag, and it's like to say, just relax because we've got you covered. You're being so protected at the moment, Sagittarius, and you have had this light bulb moment, and you now know where your ship needs to sail to. As I say, you've been in these turbulent waters over the last few months. You've had things to deal with emotionally, and you have felt isolated. You've had to deal with health issues, and you've had to work really hard at something. But it's time to venture out. There's a new path being carved here for you, Sag. This pathway has been carved out for this ladybird to follow. And yet she may be a little bit apprehensive of where the path is leading her to. But the Four of Swords is saying, don't worry, we've got you covered. And it is a new phase, okay? It is a new phase, and you're uncertain of where these charted waters are going to take you to. But you've got faith here. The sun is going to come back out in your life, because I always look at the peacock feathers in this dress. They're all down, so you've been a very subdued energy, having to be dealing with a lot, and I feel if it's not your health, it's somebody else's as well. So let's just clarify these cards for you, Sag. Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel there's some disappointment though with the Queen of Wands. They're just telling me now that it's as though you worked at something and the results of it didn't quite come out as you planned. But even though you feel a bit saddened by it, there's a reason. And this is how life works sometimes. We can have an aim, we can have a goal, we can have this vision, okay? And then we get disappointed and you're thinking, you know, I didn't do as good as I planned. There's a reason for it, because it shifts you, okay? It shifts you onto another path that you are meant to follow. So always remember that. Never beat yourself up about doing bad over something, because sometimes it's not your fault, okay? Now we've got the Art of Seduction here coming in with the Eight of Cups. And this could be, as it seems on here, there could be somebody around you at the moment who's playing you though, playing with your emotions, sort of making out they're your friend, okay? And they're just sort of wrapping you around their little finger. Or you could be wrapping somebody around your little finger and manipulating them. But I feel it's more the energy onto you, okay? So just to be careful. My voice is going out, and Spirit always bring my voice to falter, because it's like getting your words out. So we've got red in this card, and it's just a warning sign to say, be careful who draws in close to you, that their intentions are reputable, okay? We have the Four of Swords and the Gardener, and this is on about you're taking into your own hands a health issue. It could be somebody around you who has to visit a building, a hospital, okay? I just feel in between treatments for some. If it's not you directly, it's somebody around you. But just to say, they are being protected by Spirit with their health, if that's the case. The King of Cups comes out with the Queen Bee. And it's saying you've put all the hard work and effort in, and you've just got to sit back and wait for the offers to come in. I feel there's two offers are going to be manifesting for some of my Saggies this week. It's like to say you've put all the hard work in. And then the Queen of Wands is the journey. And so it begins, Sag. You're taking it steady, as I said. Some of you felt vulnerable in stepping out for the first time. Taking reins back of your own life and being in control of where this journey is taking you. Hence why I said don't feel disappointed, because there's a shift here on a pathway. Okay? Trust in where you are being navigated to. So let's have a look at what's in your hidden psyche this week. And it's well-being. So it's your Spirit is saying you've got to focus on your well-being. Okay? But there's transformation going on in your health anyway, because of the butterflies here. Starting to slowly come back to life for some of you. But your well-being is important. I feel some of you are burning the candle at both ends. Your sleeping patterns are still out. So let's have a look how the universe adds on to this then. I've got two here. So I've got two messages. So we've got Six of Stars, success and hope. Okay, so the angel of success comes in here. This is what I'm saying. There's something going to be coming in. Good news is coming in this week. Something that you'll want to shout about. And there's hope as well shining in from the universe. And again, we've got green tinges here. So there's hope around a health situation and your well-being in general. Okay. But there's some good news coming in for you, Sag. So let's get your animal spirit cards. What energies are we dealing with those this week? What have we got for Sag? There's a gift of a necklace for some of you as well. Whether you've purchased a necklace to gift to somebody, but I just see somebody receiving a necklace, whether it's a gift you give to somebody or a gift that's given to you. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but I just feel there's something about this necklace. So we have the rabbit, which is the alchemical sign of earth, and wow, look at this, the golden egg. The rabbit is saying to come back from underground. Okay, as I said, who I'm dealing with, you've sort of hidden yourself away of late over the last few months. Time to come above ground and see how the land lies. It's about grounding yourself as well. Okay, but look what's coming in. There's a golden egg here. There's something hatching in the universal wings for you, Sag, that is going to bring you success, whatever area that may be, but just to be waiting and ready for it. Absolutely gorgeous card. So let's have a look what's coming out in the messages, and I just wanted to pull that out straight away, and it's breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Now, when I look at breathe, it can be take a load off, be happy that the pressures are took off you, so sigh of relief, that kind of a breathing scenario. Breath can also mean somebody's struggling around you, maybe with their breathing as well, to be mindful of that. But I feel the overall energy there is just spirit saying to you, time to breathe, and breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, that's something has come to a resolve. So what else have we got for the lovely Sagittarius? Oh, we've got that mixed in for some reason. They do this to me sometimes. I'm chuffing away thinking I'm going to pull out the card deck I'm dealing with, and something else pops out into the mix. So, living light energy, see the beauty in life. Come on, Sag, it's telling you now, time to get your house in order, time to start living life to the full. Okay, and the card that came out was love. Allow love back into your life. Start loving yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't put yourself down. Okay, that's why that had to come out. Just going to pull out one more card for you then, Sag. What else have we got for Sagittarius? And it's a reaction. Okay, and the reaction I feel is this successful news coming in. It's going to be like shocking news to you this week, and you'll react to that, as in even break down in tears, because it's such a relief, okay, of the news that you hear. So to be mindful of that. So my lovely Sagittarians, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, and until next week, you take care of yourself. Bye then.